Yo, you too. What's up with y'all, man? It's your boy Elijah B. I'm back at y'all with a brand new video. I haven't been to the barbershop in a while, so I needed to get my damn haircut. But other than that, though, yeah, let's get into it. And y'all already know what the drill is. Like, comment, and subscribe down below because y'all already know what kind of time it is. I'm about to get straight into it. And so for today's topic, I want to go on a small rant. And the rant I want to talk about today is I feel like I've seen plenty of videos about it, but I'm gonna make my own little video about it. And so today I want to talk about the harsh reality for black men. In this video, and before I start this rant, and before I start say any of the stuff I'm about to say, this video isn't me trying to be negative, trying to be pessimistic, or whatever you want to call it. I'm just telling the truth for what it is, and I'm just giving my point of view on it. So let me start. So we live in a society where people have this ideology that being good is gonna get you rewarded. That being good is gonna get you somewhere in life. That being good is gonna get you something. But then if you really like look at reality and you really see it for what it really is, and how come you see like a lot of like evil or bad or terrible people, they're the ones in power. They're the ones who control society. They're the ones who make all the rules. They're the ones getting all the women. They're the ones getting all the money. They're the ones, you know what I'm saying, getting these so-called blessings and rewards and whatever else. But I want to talk about this. So when it comes to being a black man, I feel like I don't feel, but I know that like as a black man, we have to black people, or as brothers, as sisters, as niggas or bitches, whichever term you want to use, we live in a box. And I feel like it's very unfortunate, and that is very fucked up that as a black man and as black people, or for anybody who's watching this video and that can resonate with what I'm saying in this video, that we have to live in a box because like there's two, like, I don't know, I feel like there's just two sides of it. Like we have the street dude, all the street dudes, all the drug dealers, criminals, pimps, gangsters, murderers, jailbirds, ex-convicts, scammers, trap artists, basically any just negative black stereotype that you can think of off the top of your head. And like I said at the beginning of this video, this isn't me trying to be on no negative shit. This is just me just telling the truth and just speaking my mind, and just, you know what I'm saying? But I've seen this because I've also noticed about like street dudes and all that, like when it comes to like this societal norms and all that, and just like how society treats you, you mainly see like a lot of street dudes like getting treated like they're all the way up here. Like they're all the way. I got my speaker, by the way. I'm about to slap it after I'm done with this video. And then you see like a street dude will get like put on a pedestal, and then like a normal black man, or a black man who doesn't live up to the stereotypes, he's not about that thug life, or he's not about that street life, he gets put all the way at the bottom. And I mean, not always. This doesn't always happen to good or normal or suburban black men, but it's really rare. You don't really see a lot of normal black men getting anything. Like the only way a normal black man can really get anything is if he's physically or visually attractive, if he has at least six figures or makes millions of dollars, if he has a lot of materialistic worldly possessions, or if he's famous or has some kind of status in some kind of way, shape, fashion, or form. And if you're just like a normal suburban black man, and you don't like meet none of those points I just brought up, or you don't meet none of the requirements I just brought up, you're not gonna get shit. You're not getting nothing out of it. And then it's like, with the way things are nowadays, shit's a whole lot like more difficult and all that. That's why it's called the 1%, because you only see a very small percentage of people getting all this stuff. But it seems that like from my point of view and from the way I see it, society favors street dudes. Street dudes get the most love. Street niggas get the most love and affection. Street dudes get treated like I said, they get put on a pedestal. And then also like as a black man in general, like I've also noticed that like other another thing I've actually picked up on as a black man or as a black person, whichever one you want to call it, even other races and ethnicities don't have to like live like this, or they don't really have to deal with this. Like whether you choose to be a criminal or a civilian is on you. And then either way, whether you choose to be a criminal or whether you choose to be a civilian, you'll still like a white man can choose to be a criminal, or a white man could choose to be a square, as they call it, or be a civilian. But then you'll see these white people get all this love and respect and get all this praise and getting put on a pedestal just for being themselves and all that. And then it's crazy how people will be like, oh, be yourself. But then if you be yourself, and especially if you're a suburban black man who's just like an average suburban black man who's just walking on the sidewalk like everybody else is, or where everybody else is, like average car, average lifestyle, average income, like everything about them is average. And that's not me, that's not a put down either, because damn near a vast majority of people are average. I'm pretty sure anybody who's watching this video is average, so don't take it as an insult or me trying to like talk down on nobody or me trying to be pessimistic or nothing like that. And even like I've even noticed this as well, like especially when it comes to like sex, dating, and relationships, black men, like as brothers or black men, are held up to high standards and all that. Like women think that, oh, that's because we're black, we're like, they think that every black dude is supposed to be street or be from the hood, and like, oh, they think that, and then like you even have these white girls who fuck a few black guys, and then they want to act all street and act like they're from the hood all of a sudden. But it's like, sis, like if you don't take your eyes back to the suburbs with that shit, like, nah, man. I got off course with what I was saying. But I've also noticed that women are a whole lot more. Women are more disrespectful. Women have a lot of hidden or random animosity towards a normal suburban black man. But how come you don't see women giving these street niggas attitudes? How come they're not all busy and they have a boyfriend, or they have some weird corny BS ass excuse for these street niggas though? I've always noticed that the suburban black man has it worse than the street dude. But then at the end of the day, both sides have it pretty bad. But it seems like the civilian black man has it a whole lot more worse than the street black man, and that just doesn't make any sense for me, because at the end of the day, like we all know where because me, you, or anybody else who's watching this video, we all know where that street life or where that thug life is going to lead to. It's not going to lead you nowhere good. And maybe a very small percentage, or maybe like a very small vast majority of criminals get to make it out and blow up and become famous and get millions of dollars, and they get this so-called American dream that doesn't damn near exist no more. Another thing I picked up on as well is that like another thing I've also picked up on as well is that like if you're a normal black man, society doesn't respect you. Society doesn't fuck with you. People don't respect you. Men and women don't respect you. I don't even think children will respect you. Not that because like if you're a normal black man, and like in women, and even men and women, they can tell that you're not from the streets. You don't gang bang. You're not about anything. You have no kind of criminal record. Like a normal suburban black man who keeps to himself. He stays out the way. He doesn't know. He causes no problems for no one. He doesn't harm anyone. He doesn't do shit wrong to nobody or anyone. But somehow a normal suburban black man is seen as a problem to both men and women, and especially women. And I've seen this as well. It's like, you know, and then like I said, like when it comes to like, and this isn't, and as always, this isn't me trying to bash on women or bitch and cry about women all day. I'm not gonna sit here and cry like some little hoe ass nigga. I'm still gonna like say what I gotta say and all that shit. But I've noticed that women, like a lot of street dudes, have it easier than women. I mean, what did I say? Hold on, I can't talk today. A lot of street dudes have it easier than normal suburban black men. Like a normal suburban black man has to meet like for anybody watching this video, I just want you to scroll or go a little bit back in the video, and you'll see what I was talking about. And if you don't meet none of those requirements, and you're just a normal suburban black man, you're not gonna get shit. Like, you mean to tell me that I have to go through all this just to get some pussy, or to go get some pussy or get some cheeks, but yet these other niggas can, they don't really have to have shit, and they can hardly do the bare minimum and it works for them though? But this is what you get for following society's rules though, right? This is what you get for playing by society, for following the script that society writes for you though, right? This is what a normal suburban black man gets for doing the right thing. And then back on hold on 1 minute. So bro, what's up? But yeah, you don't really see like a lot of these women with like normal suburban black men because we're too boring, we're too lame, we're too corny, we're not about that life. Nothing about us is exciting or cool or whatever. And then but then you see like but then it's like, I don't know. And for anybody watching this video, this is very embarrassing, and I don't like to admit this, or I don't like to talk about this a lot, but I'm pretty sure there's plenty of normal suburban black men who are virgins and aren't getting no pussy, and that's not me trying to knock. Damn, oh, she fat as fuck. God damn, oh shit. Damn, okay. But let me finish my thing. But you don't see a lot of normal suburban black men really get like a lot. You don't really see them get like any like kind of love or any kind of respect or any kind of like praise. And then I've also noticed that like whenever I'm around either men or women, they'll look at me like they'll look at you like you're nothing for being a normal black man. They'll look at you crazy for being a normal black man. Especially if you're not visually or physically attractive, or if you don't meet none of the standards or none of the points that I just brought up, you're not getting shit. Nope. Not as a normal suburban black man. And then I've also like experienced this growing up, but for anybody who's watching this video and you can resonate or you can relate with it, but if you're a normal suburban black man and like you're not about that life, or if you don't look like you're about anything, if you don't look like you're a gangster, if you don't look like you're about the street shit, then niggas will try to pick on you. Niggas will try to disrespect you. People will try to talk to you crazy and try to talk to you sideways. Women will talk to you crazy. Women will look at you sideways. Society looks at a normal black man as weird and something's wrong with him, but let it be a street dude. Let it be a street nigga, and he'll get like the most love, the most affection, and all that. And then it's like also at the same time, like you. Then also you see like this harsh reality happening right in front of your face, but then it's like other people want to be like, oh, just be yourself. It's okay to be a square. No, the fuck it isn't. Because if it was okay to be a square and it was okay to be myself and all that, then I wouldn't be having then normal suburban black men such as myself or other people, because this video isn't me just talking about myself or being all selfish or self-absorbed and all that. Like, I'm speaking for myself, and I'm speaking for also other suburban black men who don't live up to the stereotype as well. Like, I really got a question though. Like, how many normal suburban black men are virgins and not getting any pussy, or they're getting little to no pussy? They got to work excessively hard for it. But I bet these little thug niggas don't have to really work and do all this excessive work for it. I bet they don't have to hear all the excuses and I'm busy and all this. They don't have to hear that shit though. But yet a normal suburban black man has to hear it. And then at the end of the day, I should know better, because we do live in a backwards ass world where the villains get the praises, they get the love, they get the kindness and respect and all that.
Yes, I've had it for like since January.
And then all the good guys, and then all the people who stay out the way, or all the people who keep to themselves and they don't do nothing wrong, or they cause little to no issues for nobody. But yet they're the problem. Yet they're the villain. Yet they're the bad guy. Yet they're the funny ones. And I was trying to say something earlier, but I forgot what I was gonna say. But I'm gonna keep it a band with y'all. Like I want to be real with y'all. I want to be honest with my subscribers. And I really hope there are people that resonate with this video and that resonate with the message that I'm trying to put out. Because at the end of because now as a normal suburban black man, or it's either be a normal suburban black man or be a street nigga. And at the end of the day, me personally, I choose to be myself. Because at the end of the day, I know where that's gonna lead to. And it's very crazy how some people choose the street life and they thrive. It's like a vast majority of people who choose that life, they don't really thrive or really get that far. But then you have other people who chose that life and they don't really get anything. It's very tough being like a normal suburban black man, like a black man, like a white person can do a whole bunch, like a black man can't do stuff that a white person does, because if he does stuff that a white person does, men, women, and society will look at him like he's lame, he's corny, he's not about anything, he doesn't, like, you know what I'm saying? And then at the end of the day, like, he constantly and why does he like constantly feel like for a normal suburban black man, or a good normal black man, it seems that like society's constantly like testing our manhood, or constantly testing us and all that. And then I've also noticed that like I'm gonna talk about my dad, for example. My dad I'm not gonna snitch or give too much info, but back in the day, he's one of those people. He's an OG. My dad is an OG. My dad is one of those people who used to run the streets back in the day, and now he turned his life around because he had me, because he had a kid, and now he wants to turn his life around so he can make a good example for his child or his future family and all that. And you know what I'm saying, the ex street nigga, or the reformed street nigga. So my dad is what you would call a reformed street nigga. And my dad has actually told me stories about how when he was a kid, he used to be like a normal suburban black man or whatever, and he had braces, and my dad had glasses and braces, and my dad looked like a nerd, and people would bully him, pick on him, beat him up, rob him, and steal from him, and do all kinds of fucked up and nasty shit to him. But as soon as my dad became a street dude, or as soon as my dad turned to the streets, that's when he started getting women. That's when he started getting respect. That's when he started getting pussy. And you still have a lot of people trying to say, "Oh, don't turn to the streets" and all that, and women, and they claim that women don't like that, but at the end of the day, that's really what you see a vast majority of women with. You see a vast majority of these women with street niggas. Nice sunny day outside. Me in downtown Berkeley with it. Nice sunny day. I ain't get you.
I wouldn't care. It's fine.
And then I've also brought these points up to other people, such as like my mother, my father, and they'll both tell me the exact same thing. Like, oh, just be yourself, just be a normal black man, but you're not gonna get shit out of it. Even my dad didn't get shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my dad was normal and he got picked on. I was and is a normal black man. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like a tough guy, like I say in one of my videos. But I've gotten bullied a few times. Just a few times though. And then the times that you would try to fight back or defend yourself or do something about it, you get in trouble. You're the bad guy. You got kicked out of the classroom. You got suspended. You got cussed out by your mother when you got home at the end of the day for standing up for yourself. And he's also going to tie into my society is turning men into bitches video. Because I'm going to give you, and for people out there who think I'm just running my mouth and just think I'm bullshitting, I'm actually going to prove a very good point to you right now. So for anybody who watches this, there's this TV show that came back out in like 2005 and all that, and it's called the Boondocks. And the Boondocks was a TV show created by this guy named Aaron McGruder. And there's three main characters: Huey, Riley, and Granddad. And then there's like side characters like Uncle Ruckus, Tom, Jasmine, Sarah, or there's other guest characters that pop up in certain episodes or whatever. But the character I want to use, or the character that I want to make an example out of, is Tom, or Mr. Dubois from the Boondocks. Tom or Mr. Dubois, he's a lawyer. He's what you would call a normal suburban black man who doesn't live the street life or live the thug life. He doesn't live up to the hype. He doesn't live up to all the standards physically, sexually, visually. Like, and Tom is like a perfect example of a normal suburban black man who follows society's rules and does like. And I'm not trying to knock or disrespect white people or people who do the right thing either. I'm not trying to knock people who do the right thing every single day. They live a good life. They have a good job. They follow society's rules. Like, at the end of the day, I mean, that's how you stay alive. That's how you stay out of jail. That's how you stay out of prison. I mean, what? You want niggas to be saying, oh, free him and free this and free that? No, you don't want that shit. I don't want to go down. I don't. But as I keep like realizing this shit, and as I keep looking at it, I keep realizing that I damn near don't have a choice. Like, as a black man, you gotta be a thug. You gotta be street in order to get women. You gotta be street in order to get niggas to respect you. You gotta be street in order to be seen as cool and all that. Because at the end of the day, a broke street nigga or a street nigga that doesn't really have a lot will always get more pussy and will get more respect than the hardworking black nigga who gets up damn near every single day and contributes to society in some kind of way, shape, fashion, or form. And like I said at the beginning of this video, this isn't me trying to be on no negative shit, but this is me going on a rant, and I'm just sick and fucking fed up with it. Like, I'm sick and tired of being good and not getting shit out of it. Like, when it comes to like money and like finances and all that, what does being good get you? Pennies? What does being good get you? Being stuck somewhere 5 days a week, and being stuck somewhere 5 days a week and living a lifestyle that you really don't want to live? What does being good get you? Living a life that you don't want to live just so you can gain other people's approval? That's what you get for being good? That's what you get for being a normal suburban black man and staying out the way and all this other shit? But yeah, you don't really see a lot of normal or suburban black guys get anything, but because they have to do all this excessive ass work and meet all these standards and all that, then it's like getting like for all these like, no homo, but for all these other attractive dudes or for all these other street niggas or suburban black men, it's like getting pussy shouldn't have to feel like a chore. You shouldn't have, no man should have to work this damn hard for it. But yet street dudes and criminals and all these other negative stereotypes about black men that you can think of off the top of your head, pussy it's like top ramen for these niggas. It's instant and easy. But yet a normal suburban black man has to go through trial and error and has to damn near go through this and that, and he has to do all this excessive work to get it. That's bullshit. And then also, I also want to talk about being an attractive black man versus being an unattractive black man as well. Like, I just want to talk about this, like, being a black man and just the experience and just, like, you know what I'm saying, just the point of view from a black man's perspective. We at Cal State with it. Getting off topic here, but we at Cal State with it. I haven't been outside in a couple of days. Getting cabin fever. Had to, come outside, get the sunlight, you know what I'm saying? Get in nature a little bit. The fresh air, the blue sky, the green trees, the birds are chirping. So today's actually a good day for me, but I just wanted to make this video and to speak on it real quick. But you mainly see like a lot of like street dudes or hood dudes like getting all this love and affection and respect and all this, and like I said, it's really rare to see like a normal black man get anything. And then also, like, as a black man or a woman, you got to live up to like all these standards and all that. That's because of your skin color, and you got to like live and be a certain way because of it. And if you're not, then you're ostracized. You're ostracized by your own community. You're ostracized by your own people. Like, how come whenever I listen to like rap music or I listen to rap songs, they call like normal suburban black men nerd ass niggas? Like, oh, I thought I'm doing the right thing. So why am I getting this? So why are you getting disrespected for doing the right thing? Why are you getting all this animosity and attitude and this weird treatment from people, but yet you're following society's rules, yet you're going by the script, yet you're doing what's right? But I need a haircut so fucking bad. It's not even funny, man. This shit ain't cool, dog. I need to get a haircut. This shit ain't cool. I'm gonna get my shit cut tomorrow, but yeah, I can understand that I don't exactly look the best. I don't look too good today. I don't look too presentable, but I mean, it is that big of a deal to me. Like, self-image does matter, but I'm not like some of these females who like overly care about their image too damn much. Like, I care about my image enough. I'm gonna say that I care about it enough. And then I've also noticed that since also like another harsh reality as a black man is that since like for black man or a black woman, you got to work 2 or 3 times as harder to achieve success or to, you know what I'm saying, like get basic necessities in life just because of your skin color or just because of, like, you know what I'm saying, as being black. And then we also have, and then also as a black community and also as black people, we also got to deal with like systematical racism. We're a threat because of our skin color. Like, you could literally just have like a conversation with somebody, or you could like imagine having a conversation with somebody and you raise your voice, or you talk a little bit louder, and now they take you as a threat. Now they want to kick you out, and now they want to call the police on you, or now they want to like act all scary and shit. Like, and I've also noticed that as well. Like, is it like no? Like, at the end of the day, no man, no woman, or society, they don't want some soft, corny, weak, soft ass black man. Like I said, that not only works if you meet the requirements or if you live to the standards, but if you don't live to the standards, then you got to be tough. You got to like. Bro, I'm telling you, the baddies are outside today. These little fine ass females at Cal State, God, shit. They got hella females at Cal State. Y'all need, yeah, if you ain't going to Cal State, then you're not doing something right, man. The girls outside looking bad today, I'll say that much. God damn. But let me get back to it. You don't see like a lot of like, yo, damn, yo. This bee doesn't want to get out of my damn face. Don't y'all hate that shit? Don't y'all like hate that shit, like when bugs be flying hella close in your face and all that, and it's like, you got all this damn space to be flying around, but you want to fly in my damn face? Like, the fuck on, man. Bugs or bugs, bees, mosquitoes, whatever you want to call it, them shits are irritating as hell. You want to be all up in your damn face, but you got all this damn air to fly. You got all this free space to fly around in. But let me get back to it. Like, I've also dealt with it, like, and then also as a normal suburban black man, me personally, Elijah Burks. That nigga like, do y'all have, like, for anybody watching this video, do you have any idea how much pussy I fumbled from being a normal suburban black man and not being street, or you're not from the hood, you're not being from the hood, or not living that life? Like, this is what you get for being a suburban black man. Like, I mean, don't get it twisted. I mean, I've gotten some and all that, and I'm not trying to flex or anything. Like, I'm not trying to flex either, but it's just like a whole lot more difficult and a whole lot more pressure on a normal suburban black man. Then you be seeing these women in their early, mid to late 20s and maybe early 30s that like street niggas and street dudes. And then at the end of the day, like, even white girls, they like street dudes. They like street niggas. They can try to act like they don't, but at the end of the day, if you put a normal suburban black man in front of a white girl, she'll think it's corny, it's lame, it's weird, it's creepy, or something's wrong with him for not being street. But then let it be a street dude. Let a street dude get around some females, and I bet they'll flock and gravitate towards his ass. I mean, think about it. There's too many black people walking around here talking about, oh, I'm a virgin, I'm not getting any pussy. But women claim to like black men so much. That makes no sense. The fuck? Like you're trying to tell me that you got all these women, all these women, all these promiscuous ass women that be having these high ass body counts that be fucking that have fucked at least maybe 50 or 100 niggas or maybe even more. But yet you got all these black virgins running around here. And like I said in one of my videos, as I keep living life and as I keep seeing reality for what it is, the good guy doesn't get anything. The normal suburban black man doesn't get anything. You gotta do excessive amounts of work, and I just don't feel like doing all this. I don't feel like doing this shit. Me personally, I don't feel like doing it. Because my mentality about this whole thing is, if it's easy, so easy for them, then why can't it be so easy for me? Oh, I'm entitled. I'm like, no one's entitled for wanting to get their basic human needs met. Like, it's very backwards that like you see like criminals or you see villainous ass people, or you see real life super villains out here on some superhero Marvel and DC comic book shit. They get all the women. They're getting all the pussy. They're getting all the respect and all that, and then all you get is nothing. All I get is nothing. And then I remember like I'm gonna talk about my dad one more time, but sometimes whenever my dad and I go out in public or whatever, everybody will clap and praise for my dad and all that. But then like men, women in society will praise my dad and look at my dad and they'll clap and praise for him and give him hugs and affection and love and all that shit. But then when I pop up or if I'm around, all I get for being a normal suburban black man or being a black man who doesn't cause problems, all I get is rejected, ignored, ostracized. I get treated like I don't exist. Women talk to me and treat me like a little kid. Talking about, oh, you're handsome, you look too young. But what about these women what about all these YNs or these young niggas that are walking around fucking all these damn women? Oh, they don't look too young, but yet I do. That's some bullshit. Straight up, that's some bullshit. Look at all these thugged out ass young niggas that are in my age group. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I also noticed how women treat me too for being normal, for being a normal suburban black man, for not gang banging, for not going to jail, for not having any kind of criminal record or having some kind of street credit or any kind of like criminal like street credit. Like, it's hard on this side of the water. Like, it sucks that like as a black man we gotta live like this and we gotta live up to these standards and we gotta live this way, but then other races and ethnicities don't have to live like this. Whites, Asians, Latinos, Russians, whatever races and ethnicities that you can come up with off the top of your head don't have to live like this. But as a black man, you have to. And then when these women are in their like maybe early, mid to late 20s or maybe 30s, oh, I don't want to fuck, I don't like street niggas. Like, but a vast majority of their body counts are street niggas or these Pookie and Ray ass niggas. Like, it's rare to see a normal black man just get anything at all. And then you got me fucked up if you think I'm about to be. And then like you have me effed up if you think I'm about to be paying some bills and doing all this excessive ass work and paying some women's bills and doing all this. Well, she gets to run around and fuck other people and do whatever the hell she wants to do, but yeah, you got to pay for everything she does and you got to fund her lifestyle. Like, you got me fucked up. Not doing it. But if y'all want to do that, then that's y'all niggas. Y'all can have fun with that shit. But nah. Because like when it comes to like, because women see street dudes as attractive, so how come attractive people don't have to provide? How come they don't have to pay bills? How come they don't have to cook and clean or contribute to a woman's lifestyle, but yet a normal suburban black man has to? And then also, nowadays, like a vast majority of these women, they're all like, and how come like when you look at the vast majority of these women nowadays, they're all hip, they're all street. Even these white girls who they probably fucked a few niggas, sucked off a few niggas, swallowed a few niggas, and now they think they're from the hood and all that, and they think they're all gangster because they smoke backwoods and all that shit. I usually got these little suburban white girls who come from rich neighborhoods, and now they want to act street and shit. Like the shit's just irritating, man. It's irritating having to live and having to deal with this shit. And then no homo pause, but then you have some attractive, good suburban black men, but they're attractive physically and visually. No homo. Like I'm out here calling other men attractive. Like pause and all that. And if you really think about it, um, there's and there's attractive street dudes and unattractive street dudes. And the attractive street dude will always get more than the unattractive street dude. And also success is also, and a part of success or a part of becoming successful in life is also based on how attractive you are. Because you see all these attractive people living their best life, and you see them like always smiling, having a good time. They're just living life and chilling and all that. But average or below average people, they gotta live like shit. They gotta get it 5 days a week, and they have to put up with BS, or they gotta be stuck somewhere they really don't want to be, or they gotta live a life that they really don't want to live just so they can live for other niggas or live for other people's approval. But that's what you get for being good, though, right? That's what you get for doing the right thing, though, right? This is how society repays you for doing the right thing, though, right? This is how society repays you for contributing to it, right? This is the thanks you get. This is how you get repaid for for doing the right thing, though. And this is also a part of the reason why not all black people, but some black people turn to the streets, because they see that that's like the only ultimatum, or that's the only other way to get what they want. And me personally, I can't turn to the streets. I can't go to the streets and do that shit. Because like, let's say for example, I try to go to Oakland, or I try to go to Antioch, or I try to go to fucking Richmond, or I try to go to some neighborhood, try to go to the hood, or any hood, or any ghetto, or any trenches in the United States of America. One of the first questions these people are gonna ask are, "Oh hey, oh where you from, nigga? What you bang, bro? Where you from, nigga? Ooh, 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 ooh." And now since I'm a normal suburban black man, people want to test your manhood, and they want to like test. It's like they want to test you every second. Especially you got to deal with this shit with women as well. And then also like then like normal suburban average black men who have average or below average looks, we got to deal with it. If you're like me, we got to deal with this shit the most. Or for anybody who can watch this video. And for the third time, this video isn't me trying to be pessimistic or trying to be negative or trying to spread no negative energy. This is just me just telling the truth, and it's talking about the harsh reality that a lot of us black men got to live with. And even you'll have like a lot of you would have like a lot of street dudes telling you just to be yourself and be who you are, but you've been yourself your whole entire life. And what have you gone for that? What have you gone for being yourself? What have you gone for doing the right thing? What do you get for that? Explain to me what you get out of, you know what I'm saying, being rejected, being ignored, being ostracized, maybe being sometimes picked on and bullied, fumbling pussy all the damn time. Like, what do you get for being a normal suburban black man? Tell me what you get for that, please. Please tell me what you get for it. And then I don't like to talk about other people behind their backs or anything, but I have a friend, his name is Nizam. Shout out to my man's Nizam, by the way. Nizam, so my friend Nizam and all that shit. Nizam's a cool ass dude, bro. Like, I have nothing but good things to say about Nizam. Nizam is like we all like, no homo, but I love that nigga. Pause, no homo. Like we all like, I feel like we all need a Nizam in our life. We all need like, and Nizam is like he also like, he's like a very positive, Nizam's a very positive person. He radiates like positive energy and positive vibes and all that, and he has like this good and pleasing personality, but that only works for people like Nizam though, because let one of these average or below average niggas try to be like Nizam or try to do some shit that Nizam does, and it'll be corny, it'll be lame and all that, and people won't gravitate towards him or fuck with him. And I've also noticed that being like a normal or average or suburban black man, people don't really respect you or take you seriously, unless you meet the standards that I brought up earlier, like being attractive physically and visually, having six figures or having millions of dollars, or having a lot of materialistic worldly possession items like jewelry, fast cars and shit, or certain clothes, or I'm trying to think of something else. Or if you have you have little to no status in any kind of way, shape, fashion, or form, then you're not gonna get that far as a normal suburban black man, and you're gonna have to work twice as hard as you should have to get your basic human needs met. Like we all want to, like, love is a basic human need. Pussy is a basic human. Cheeks is a basic human need. You know what I'm saying? Positive encouragement, positive reinforcement is a basic human need. These things are what keep men going. These things are what keeps normal suburban black men going. These things keep men and women going. And when you get nothing, like the whole rejected part, then it's gonna make you feel a certain way as a black man. It's gonna make you feel some kind of way. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story about a time that I fumbled some pussy and all that. This shit is, bruh. I'm gonna lose my black card for talk. I'm gonna lose my black card for this shit too. I already know niggas are about to be talking hella shit for me saying this, but I don't care at the end of the day. I don't know. So a few years ago, my dad and I were working at this mall or whatever, and my dad had a job somewhere. I don't know where he was working at, but apparently he met this white girl that was my age named Stephanie and all that. She's one of those white girls who likes to smoke weed and like street niggas and like street dudes and all that shit, and she likes gangsters, hood niggas. Franklin Clinton from Grand Theft Auto 5 ass niggas. Riley from the Boondocks ass niggas. 50 Cent from Power ass niggas. Tyreek St. Patrick from Power ass niggas. And so those are the kind of niggas that Stephanie like. So tell me why one day I'm on some random shit. I'm at the house chilling and all that, and Stephanie randomly just comes out of nowhere, picks me up, takes me to the top of this mountain in Reno, smokes me out. And since I have no street smarts or no street credibility, or since a lot of normal suburban black men aren't getting that much women, so they can't really, and when you're not getting a lot of women, or you get little to no women, you can't really pick up on like certain signals, or you can't or you don't know like when to like take the lead or take charge in certain situations that come with women and all that. Because let's be real, bro. If a girl picks you up, takes you to a mountaintop, and smokes you out, and starts talking to you, like, come on now, bro. Like, how do you? But then at the same time, during this interaction with Stephanie or this white girl or whatever, I didn't really feel like that I like you energy, that I want to fucking energy, that I want to, you know what I'm saying? I didn't feel that. And then I want to talk about being attractive and being unattractive, like I did in one of my videos. And if at the end of the day, I know I need to get a haircut. My hair looks like shit and all that, but if a normal suburban black man is so handsome, then it's like, how come you don't get this little front row VIP treatment that women be giving the vast majority of these other men? Like, and I can understand that, like, if my video comes off as me being pessimistic, or comes off as me being negative, but that's how I see it. That's the experiences that I've lived with. But I bet if I was a street nigga, or I bet if I was in jail a few times, or went to juvenile hall a few times, I bet if I had a criminal record, I bet if I was in the streets, or I was a street dude in general, then maybe my problem with women wouldn't, or maybe, like, not even me, but just normal suburban black men wouldn't have as many problems with women as they do for just being themselves and being normal. And then at the end of the day, like, people like us exist, so when women get, and this isn't, and this isn't me trying to talk about women and bitch and cry about them all damn day. I have better things to talk about than fucking bitches all day, or women. Sorry, my bad. And there's also another thing too, like, how come a street dude can be disrespectful to women, and it's hot, it's sexy, it's attractive and cute, but then let it be a normal suburban black man and he's a misogynist, he's not this, he's not that, he's seen as like a misogynist or some shit like that. And then another thing I want to talk about is being another harsh reality for black men. I want to talk about is being a normal suburban black man. Like, how come if you're a normal suburban black man, people want to say, oh, you're acting white, Like, how am I acting? Like, how I don't get that. Like, it's like people think that every single black dude is supposed to be a gangster. You're supposed to be in the streets. You're supposed to be in the trenches. You're supposed to have all this street credit and all that shit. That's not every single black guy. And then I also got something to say against all you. I got something to say against all you racist bitches. Stop using black dudes who are from the ghetto or who live in poverty or from the streets as an excuse to be fucking racist towards black people. Because whenever you see people being racist towards black people, they always want to use the negative stereotype for black men. They always want to use the ghetto dude. They want to use the hood dude as an excuse to be racist towards black people. Like, think about it. Like, if you look up, like, let's say for example, you go on YouTube, or you just go on Google, or you go on the internet and you look up like racist jokes about black people. A lot of the jokes are going to be targeted towards street dudes. It's going to be targeted towards hood niggas, pimps, gangsters, murderers, thieves, jailbirds, ex-convicts, and all these other fucked up ass black people who do the bullshit that they do. And then I got my mom and dad in 1 year. Oh, be yourself. I've been myself for 25 years and didn't get shit for it. Like, look, and I don't feel like doing all this excessive ass work that a normal black man, a normal unattractive suburban black man has to do, but yet these street niggas can barely do the bare minimum and they get the flourish and they get all this stuff. Like, women, they don't want a Tom from the Boondocks ass nigga. Women don't want that shit. Women don't want to fuck a weak man. No matter whether she's a Christian girl, whether she's going to college, or whether. And then when it comes to these little Christian girls and college girls, nigga, these college girls be fucking everybody too. They be sucking and fucking all these damn people and racking up these high body counts and shit. Like, just because you go to college, just because you go to church, doesn't necessarily make you a good person. And then at this point, then like, we both know that, and my mom and my dad know that at the end of the day, you got to be gangster. You got to be in the streets in order to get women. You got to be street in order to get that respect. You got to be street in order to get that affection and love and pussy and money and all this other stuff that men want in life. The so-called American dream that does not exist anymore and has been died. Like, no man feels like doing all this excessive ass work, but then you gotta watch other people walk up and barely have to move a muscle, or barely do the bare minimum, and yet they're getting pussy. But yet they're getting pussy in women, or they're getting all this love and affection and respect, not just from women, but just from society and men in general. But yet these street niggas or these thugs, they don't have to go to the extreme. They don't have to go through all this. Like, I've noticed that as well. Like, it's very stupid how especially like racist people want to use the negative black stereotypes as an excuse to be racist. Like, there's plenty of white, there's white criminals, Asian criminals, Latino criminals. Like, there's criminals in every group or every other race or ethnicity. Like, it's not just black people.
Oh yeah,
Hold on. Real quick, hold on. Like, watch. Like my dad, right? So my dad he's a reformed street dude, or a reformed street nigga, right? So tell me why women will send him naked pictures, and they'll give my dad all his love and affection. They'll cook and clean for this nigga. They'll pamper his ass and do all kinds of nice and sweet and kind shit for him. But let me get around a female. She won't even cook. She won't even clean. She won't do shit for my ass. Nope. The normal suburban black man who contributes to society and does the right thing is nothing. Well, the street dude who you know what I'm saying, the street dude who lives the life that he lives and goes through the shit that he goes through, yeah, he gets all the love and respect and affection and gets all the positive attention that us normal suburban black men should be getting. We're following the rules. We're following the rules of society. We're following the script that society is writing for us. We're kissing society's ass. We're listening to the rules that society gave us. But if you want to be successful in this lifetime, especially as a black man, you can't follow society's rules. And this is why you see more street dudes being more rich, having more wealth and fame and all this other shit than a normal suburban black man. You don't really see a lot of normal or average suburban black men get that shit. A lot of normal average suburban black men, they're seen as white, they're seen as nothing, they're seen as weak, they're seen as soft, they're seen as punks, they're seen as pushovers and bitches and marks, whatever you want to call it. But then I don't see street niggas getting treated like this. I don't see these thugs getting treated like this though. But it's always the normal suburban black man who, I mean, maybe people like Nizam. He can Nizam, like my friend Nizam that I was talking about. Shout out to Nizam again. Cool, one of the coolest people on the planet. One of the best, one of my most favorite people on the planet. Pause, no homo. Nizam Porter. People like Nizam can get away with that, but that's like a very small majority of people who can like pull that off. Can be a nice, good suburban normal black man who keeps to himself, polite, respectful, a good, attractive, and pleasing personality. That can work for like people like Nizam, or like a small majority of normal or not ghetto or not street black guys. But that's like a very small majority of them. Like a vast majority of us, we don't get that. Because if we try to be nice, if we try to have a pleasing personality, if we try to be all cool and nice, we'll still get rejected. We'll still get ignored. We'll still get ostracized. We'll still get treated like we don't exist. Women will talk down to you and treat you like you're a fucking kid. Like I've noticed this shit. I'm starting to get some crazy looks from people for saying the shit that I'm saying, but at the end of the day, this shit is the truth. But at the end of the day, my mom and my dad, especially my dad, is gonna tell me, "Oh, be yourself. You'll get rewarded for it." Bitch, I've been myself for 25 fucking years and I don't have shit to show for it, or I didn't get nothing out of it. But of course, my dad wants to say that shit because he's my. At the end of the day, my dad is my parent, and as a parent, you want to keep your kid or keep your child safe. And you want to see them do better than you, and you want what's best for your child. So obviously your dad is going to tell you that. But there's hella evidence, and I see it for myself damn near every single day as a normal suburban black man. Oh, you're not confident enough. You're not. But look at the way that you get treated for being a normal or being a suburban black man or being a good black man. It's like society has animosity and has smoke for us for damn near nothing, for damn near no reason. Like you can't just be yourself and do the right thing without getting rejected and all this other stuff. But yet the nigga who's in the streets, has been to and from jail a few times, probably has a gun, probably has face tattoos, probably walks around with a pack of guys because he's a mark ass bitch who can't fight and has to depend on other people around him to solve his problems for him instead of him being a fucking man and standing up on his own 2 feet like that. Yeah, ladies, y'all claim y'all want a real man, but your man is a bitch. Your man is a mark. That nigga ain't standing on shit. That's why your nigga gotta walk in a pack of people, has to carry a gun and use a gun to damn near solve a lot of his problems and lives a dysfunctionalized lifestyle. Like ladies, the men that y'all think are men, they're a bunch of bitches. They're marks. They're nothing. They ain't on shit. These little street niggas, they need crutches because they don't have shit to stand on. Little mark ass niggas. And these be the exact same people who will create problems or create some kind of mayhem or create some kind of chaos. But let somebody stand up to these street niggas. Let somebody stand up to these street niggas. And now they want to pull a gun or they want to jump you and beat your ass and rob you and all this other BS. Like ladies, the men that you're dating are a bunch of mark ass niggas and a bunch of fucking cowards. And that's that. Like, and at the end of the day, it seems like a lot of women are attracted to cowards who have cowardly bitch mark ass niggas who have money. Ladies, you like cowards that have money. Your boyfriend, your man is a bitch. Like ladies, I'm sorry, but the man that y'all be fucking and sucking and doing all this shit, giving this affection to is a mark and a bitch. But oh right, his lifestyle is so exciting and so fun and all that. Like it's like women claim they hate toxicity and negativity, but then they like and they're attracted to negative and toxic ass people. They fuck, suck, and swallow negative ass people. Be attractive, like watch. And then it's like watch, put two people in the room, like they're both like, okay, right? I'm just gonna give you a quick example. Put two negative people in a room, but one person is attractive and the other one is unattractive or average or below average in looks. She will obviously gravitate towards the attractive, negative street nigga. And then I'm gonna keep speaking on this, but women have a big role to play in this shit as well. They have a big role to play in it. because a lot of normal average suburban black men see that being in the streets and being a good person isn't really getting them nowhere, or isn't really getting them shit. But and this is why some people feel like they. And this is why a lot of black men they gotta like turn to the streets. Like I saw a brother walk by me with sagging pants, nappy hair, Jordans. Like he looks like a street nigga. He even had a fat ass backwood. He even had a fat ass blunt tucked off in his ear, and he was like rapping some shit. It's crazy how like a normal suburban black man has to go through has to do all this work just to get some simple pussy, but yet all these other street dudes or all these other criminals can do the bare minimum, and they barely have to move a muscle, and they're getting all these women. And they have like I have like for anybody who's watching this video, I have a question. How come normal average suburban black men have little to no women in their life, but yet criminals, thugs, and all these other people, yet they have a whole they have at least a couple of women, or they have a small roster of women, or a couple of women in their life, but yet a civilian doesn't get shit. This nigga has to do all this excessive ass work. You got to go to school for this many years, and then get this job, and you gotta like. It's frustrating and irritating because you know damn well that there's other niggas out there who hardly have to do the bare fucking minimum, and yet they're getting all this, but yet all you get is damn near nothing. And I've been on here for damn near an hour, but let me try to wrap this video. I got a couple of more minutes. I'll give myself a few more minutes to talk and all that. Let me wrap this up, but you know what's weird? Why does it seem like criminals are living and doing better than the civilians? But people still have this, oh, the good guy always wins, the good guy gets the girl. No, because you see all these so-called good guys walking around here, but they're virgins, they get no pussy, they probably have little to no experience with women, they don't know how to talk to women, interact with women, they don't know how to they don't know how to pick up on signals from women, if these dudes get any pussy or get anything thrown at them, or women throw themselves at them. And then you have these criminals who have all this experience and get to have all this and all that, and then this proves that good guys don't get shit. The good guy doesn't get shit. The bad guy gets the girl. The bad guy will get everything. The bad guy will get all the love and affection and all that. I've said pretty much everything I needed to say in this video. I know I've been talking for damn near an hour, and for anybody watching this video, you're not going to watch the whole thing because nobody wants to watch me, especially me. No one wants to watch my ass talk for a fucking hour, but yeah, if you have anything to say, or if you have anything you want to put in the comment section, if you have any kind of opinions or anything you want to talk about in the comment section, you're more than welcome to post it down below. Peace.